Hello, hello. Welcome to another podcast.
Yes.
Today we have, what do I have?
Tea with vitamins put in it for your throat because you have a sore throat.
I do.
And I'm drinking a coconut water with lemon, and it's really good.
That's our beverages for today
On a Friday night.
on a Friday night. Oh, this is good.
I cut lemon in it.
I like it. It's like minty too.
What? It's minty?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's because it's the sleepy tea. So it's got like that mint flavor, and then it's got the lemon and then the vitamin C powder.
I like it. Okay.
Try some.
Okay. He wants to try.
That's good.
That's
I like
good.
that. That is good.
That's good.
I enjoy that. I'm going to make one after this.
I know, for sleep, I'm ready. Like, it's Friday, but today is very, like, cloudy.
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy. You can tell fall's coming. Me personally, I'm excited for fall. I hate winter. I hate the snow, but I love the fall. So I'm excited for
know.
fall.
I'm excited for changing of season.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I love Halloween. I love that autumn leaves are changing. It's getting a little colder. You can start wearing a jacket, and I love that. So
But, yeah, I'm not ready for snow neither.
no,
But,
no.
yeah.
But anyway,
How was your week?
it was okay. My rib is better. It's getting better, but anytime I sneeze or laugh or cough, it hurts.
Or do anything?
Yeah, or do anything. Getting out of bed is pathetic.
I know.
But it's getting better. It's getting better. So that's good.
That's good.
Well, how was your week?
It's good. I don't know. Today, I feel so tired. Feel so tired right now.
I think
Maybe
it's
the
the
weather
weather.
too.
Yeah, it's the weather. It's Friday. We have our trip tomorrow.
We have a
So
trip tomorrow. Yeah.
so it's just kind of like one of those things where I think your body and your mind are just ready.
I'm ready.
She's ready.
But I'm not ready for Monday.
Well, don't even think about that. It's
Yeah.
ways away, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna think about it.
Not gonna think about that.
Okay, let's start with our episode today.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a topic for today.
Okay.
That we talk about it.
What is your topic?
I was telling you a little bit tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I was telling you a little bit yesterday while you were walking.
The language barriers or difficulties.
Yeah, the language barrier. And supposedly, James doesn't notice any language barrier. But I do.
It would be different if I lived in Colombia. Then I would have a language barrier, because you've lived here now for 6 years. I've lived in the United States most of my life, obviously. Well, pretty much, yeah, all my life. I've traveled a lot outside of the country, but I've lived only in this country. So I don't have a language barrier.
But I say in my case, I feel in it because sometimes I want to say things in my own language. Sometimes I think what I want to say doesn't make sense in English, but makes sense in Spanish. But I cannot say it because nobody will understand what I'm talking about. So for me,
That makes sense.
is a language barrier.
Yeah.
That's how I say it. Did I say it correct? Language barrier.
Yeah, I guess you could say it like that. No, that makes sense. No, because there are things you translate it into English, and it's like that doesn't make really that much sense.
Yeah, it has been times I say something and James
But with
what are you talking about?
I'm so used to how you speak now, though. Like, I feel like I can almost decipher that stuff, and I know what you're saying, but I just kind of correct it, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't make sense this way, but you could say what you're trying to say this way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I have a language barrier when I go to Colombia.
Yeah.
There you go.
When you're trying to speak with my family. But the thing is, I feel you don't notice it with me because I speak English.
You speak very good English.
So
yes.
You are able to communicate the things that you want to communicate with me.
Yeah.
But in my case, again, I want to say something that maybe makes sense in Spanish or in Colombia, but I can't. Or sometimes when we're having a little argument, I want to say something in Spanish too, like when you want to like,
Why don't you?
but say it in Spanish, but it's like,
The good thing is I wouldn't know. I wouldn't probably know what you're saying. So then you could really say some stuff, and I'd be like,
no, because I would like you know what I'm saying to you in that moment sometimes.
I gotta learn my Spanish faster. Though. I'm learning, but very slowly.
But to me, that is another barrier there.
Mm-hmm.
That I want to say something in Spanish and you don't.
You should just say it and then be like, and then I have to guess what you're saying.
Something I say not too long ago, and I was frustrated, and I say, "Qué pereza."
So annoying.
And then that is the thing. If I say it in Spanish,
I know what that means. Though.
He's gonna like, what does that mean?
I know what that means.
First time you ask, what did you say?
I've known what that means for. ¿Qué parece?
But I had to remind you.
For the audience that doesn't know, that means so annoying. So annoying. Which
yeah.
¿Qué parece?
Oh, qué parece. I like how you say.
Why?
I don't know. It sounds funny.
Did I say it right though?
Yeah, you do.
I pronounce it correctly.
You're trying to imitate me.
I'm trying to imitate Carol.
Oh my god.
Song.
Which one?
I don't know what song it
was. El otro día un edito me llamó.
Something.
El otro día un edito me llamó. Say it.
They're like, what is going on?
Say it.
¿Qué parece? I feel so cringe.
But see, this is the culture influence.
Yeah.
So if you don't know who is Karol G, go and check it out. Go ask Google. But okay, that is another thing. Another thing I feel a language barrier with you is with music. I love music. I love to play the music. No, listen. I like to play the music so loud and sing and going in the car.
You like to shower with music on. I hate that. I when I shower, I want to just like relax. I don't want like reggaeton music blaring in my ear. I want nothing to do with music when I shower.
How do I shower? Can you?
With that?
But it's very important.
With your weird little hat on, and then you're like dancing and singing to reggaeton music.
But you know, I'm getting ready for a shower because I go
for Alexa.
I go for Alexa. I plug it. I get ready my playlist.
And I'm just like, no, I'm so used to it. But we're opposite in that way. I love music, and we definitely like different music. But I like some of your music. You like some of my music, you know. But it's definitely like that's where we are a little different. I think is the music for sure. Like, I don't like a lot of reggaeton. I like some reggaeton, but I like more like for like the Latin music. It's like salsa and like the old school kind of stuff from like the 70s. I like that stuff. Okay,
let me finish my point. So I like to play a lot of music, put it loud, and sometimes I want to do a karaoke on my own music, and I would love James sing loud with me.
Not built that way.
But first, he's not built to it.
I'm a gringo.
And second one, he doesn't. You don't know the letter of the song, so.
But if it was like songs I like, then maybe it would be different. But like songs in Spanish I like, because there's a lot that I like in Spanish. But
you don't learn it.
But the songs that you like in Spanish,
you need to memorize.
I don't like those songs.
I don't care. So see, I want that. I don't care if you like it or no.
Then
I want you to sing with me.
If you wanted that, you should have married a nice little Latin boy then.
No, because I want to marry you, but I also want you to sing with me.
It's hard because I don't want to.
I know.
I like to dance though.
Yeah,
at least I do that.
Yeah, at least he dances.
I at least dance because that's fun, and I'm getting better, right?
Yes.
My moves, my steps, and all that—they're getting a lot better.
Good job, baby.
So you got to understand. I do one, but the singing, I just don't really like to sing.
No.
To be honest, like even like in my like songs
in your own language.
Like even in my own language, like there's really not that many songs I want to sing.
It's very weird when I hear you singing.
You've heard me sing a few times.
But it's weird because like, you're singing?
That must mean what? if I do that, you know I like the sing.
Because you do it very quietly.
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't have a voice.
I don't have my voice. is horrible when I sing.
Dude, I'm
But I
not.
like it.
I'm just a little gringo boy. I don't. We don't do that.
So sometimes I can hear you like very, very like barely singing some. And when I hear you, you are like just like quietly doing things and like, and I like, you singing?
I sing a lot in my head.
Plus, because I like a good portion of your music doesn't have a singer. It's just like
Yeah,
the
some
thing.
of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But those are like when I think about language barrier, for me, that is what comes to my mind. That's how I feel sometimes frustrated. But then I ask ChatGPT, of course, give me some questions that we can discuss and we talk about it. And it has some good questions in here. So, first one, do you remember the first time we struggled to understand each other
Mm,
when we met?
yeah, but even then, we were pretty like even we didn't. That was there, but I feel like we always communicated well, even when we didn't speak the language. So
Yeah.
that's what's funny.
Yeah. Our
I
communication
don't
goes
remember.
above and beyond.
Yeah, no, seriously, I don't really remember us having a hard time. Yeah, there's maybe things you're trying to say, but even thinking back, I feel like we always communicated, even when we couldn't communicate. As weird as that sounds.
Okay.
Do you
So,
remember? I don't know. Seriously, I don't remember. I always
maybe
feel like we
in my
communicated well.
side, it's just like more the struggling of wanting to say more and don't be able because I didn't have a big vocabulary in that moment.
But I feel like I always knew what you were trying to say. Like when you,
Yeah, I was always trying.
yeah, you tried pretty good and did. You learned a lot quick, like because you were here and you, with me probably helped you learn a lot too because you're
Yeah,
hanging out.
practicing.
Yeah, you're practicing. So no. To answer your question, no, I don't really remember.
Perfect. Second question. Did you ever, no, I say it wrong. Sorry. Did, have you ever pretend to understand me when you didn't? I know.
I can't give you like a for sure
To me,
example,
that
but I
will
bet
be,
I have.
to me, that question will be, have you ever pretend to listening when you really weren't? And the answer will be yes.
Probably. There,
Does that happen a lot of times?
I
I'm talking
know.
to you.
I know, I know. I did my mind sometimes is just like I'm like off in another world and then you're saying something to me and I'm like trying to listen, but then my mind keeps going here and it's like sometimes I have a hard time focusing on one thing.
Do you think I go pretty fast?
No, I think that's just me and that's how I am. I sometimes have a hard time focusing on things. Yeah, and I was always like a short attention span, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I kind of that's on a little weird side note. I kind of struggled in school because of it, you know? Like I mean I got through school and everything, but it took a little more effort because I just couldn't focus sometimes. Like I wasn't one of those kids that like had to get up and move around. I was always thinking of things. Like I was always off in different
Mm-hmm.
places. And so it was really hard for me to like just focus on one thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I was just like, I don't know. And nothing's changed.
To me, has been things I don't understand, but I don't pretend. I tell you.
Yeah.
And that happened a lot. And we were talking about this yesterday with memes or jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Like our humor is also very different.
But there's some things that I do send you that you get and it's
Yes.
funny.
But there are some phrases that like from movies, something that is like from here, that
Mhm.
you will just know if you know the history of like you are from here. I don't know.
Like how me and my
Commercial
mom
like
are.
commercials when you were little ones. I didn't grow up with you guys commercials. So
Right.
of course I'm not gonna understand those type of jokes.
Yeah.
So there are things that you show me and you say, read it, and I read it. I understand what I'm reading, but doesn't click on me. So I understand what I'm reading, but I don't understand the meaning. So then I'm telling you like I don't get it.
Right.
And you're like, that would be a language barrier there for you. Because sometimes you want me to laugh about something
I
and
don't
I
show
don't
you too
laugh
many though.
because now you know.
Yeah.
Now you don't try anymore.
And that's why when
You don't try anymore.
and me and my mom have the same humor, so I always show her stuff, and I don't usually show you anymore. But me and her, you see how much she laughs.
That's what I say. That is a language barrier there for you because first you were trying to show me, and I was telling you I don't get it, and then you know what? You stop, and now you just save things
But I
for
send
your
you a lot
mom.
of stuff. I send you a lot of memes.
But it's couple things that you
It's always
send me.
couple things.
So that is different because I'm related to that. But things I'm not related to that, I don't understand
Some
your
of I've sent you
jokes.
some Spanish memes too, like gringo Spanish memes, like you
Mhm.
know, so like you understand, like oh that makes sense.
Yes.
So, but yeah, so I
Oh,
could see
yes.
that.
So that is another thing that
Yeah,
sometimes
that makes sense.
doesn't make sense to me when you say something, so you show me things, but I don't pretend. I tell you, it's like I don't understand.
I would tell you I don't understand if I really didn't, but I'm sure there's been I can't think of a time, but I'm sure there's been times where I'm like, I just pretend. But for the
I'm
most,
sure there is
I bet there
time.
has.
Yes.
But I honestly, if I genuinely did not understand, I would say, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain?
So this question, I like this question. How do you speak in different language shape the way we communicate as a couple?
Mm, you have to be more deliberate, maybe, with like how you say things. Like you have to like. We used a lot of body language. I feel like
Hmm.
I talk a lot with my hands, and I show you pictures, and you know what I mean. I facial expressions, so I feel like you knew what I was saying,
Hmm.
but I had to be very deliberate with what like how I
Hmm.
said it and like presented it to you. So
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yes, and also
Probably the same for you.
when I don't know, if we don't want the another person misunderstand something, we had to explain it. I have has been time that I had to explain it, like if you do this or you say this, that means this to me, and I don't like it.
Mm,
And then it's like, oh, okay, I understand.
right.
Like, what is the word I don't like?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, why do you not like
I don't
okay?
like when I don't care
Like
about
if someone texts
anyone
you
else.
and you say, "Well, meet here," and they say, "Okay."
No, it's more about when with you because you are my partner. So to me, it's when you answer me okay. To me, it's like it's not okay.
I
Like,
don't
oh, how you're
understand.
doing? Okay, no, okay. To me, in Spanish, in my Spanish, okay. If I say okay, it means one, I'm mad. Second one is not okay, and third one, I'm mad.
I feel like here, yeah, it can mean that here too. I guess if you're a female, because like you get girls like I'm okay, you know, or
Yeah.
maybe, but guys, I feel like if we say we're okay, we're literally like, all right, we're good. We don't want to talk about anything. You know, we don't want to talk about anything. Like if you say, hey, how you doing? I'm okay. All right, yeah. Like if you're talking with another guy, like we just don't really go too deep. But I mean, but sometimes okay just genuinely means okay. Like, hey, how's everything going? It's okay. Like, it's just okay. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just it's in the middle.
Yes, but when you, I don't care about someone else telling me, oh, I'm okay. But when you, I
Do
want
I
you
say it a
tell me,
lot?
are you good, or bad? No, okay. I don't want you
I
in the
feel like I
middle.
don't say it that much. Do I?
Sometimes, yes, sometimes.
Huh. Well,
And
probably just
because I
okay.
don't like it, that's why I noticed.
Huh. Weird. I guess I never did.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just so common to say that though. Here,
Mm-hmm.
that's so common.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Okay.
So something also I want to add here is I always say to James that I like his accent and the way that he speaks because make me when I was learning, it was easy for me to understand him.
Mhm.
So I always say, "Oh, you speak," and a lot of people in the town that we live speak like no fast, no slow,
Pretty clear.
pretty clear, pronounce all the words. So when you are learning, I feel like that is very helpful. So when that question,
That's nice.
um, I feel that that was very important because I was learning the language and it was easy for me to understand you. Plus, you say the body language, you try to show me, to point me, and be very clear.
Yeah,
So that was very, very good.
that's good. That's nice.
Yes. But I had to tell you that. I like the way that you speak.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's a nice compliment, though.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
And then putting all that together, plus what I say, that to me, it was about explaining. Oh, to me, I like to say the things this in this way. To me, this word means this in this way.
And
So we were,
you said your friends feel the same way about my accent?
yes.
They feel that same way. That's nice, yeah. So just but where we're at, we have a nice neutral, just like easy accent, I guess.
Yeah, it's not strong. It's not like crazy.
I wonder like what would be the toughest accent for you. I wonder if it was be
New Orleans.
I was just gonna say probably New Orleans. Like somewhere
I
like
just came
deep
back
south.
from New Orleans.
Yeah, deep
Oh,
south can be pretty tough. Like I work with some guys that are from there, and even for me, sometimes their accents like I don't know what the hell
I
you said.
just last week I was in New Orleans. That is
It's not very attractive, that accent.
and I was taking an Uber. I was with more people in that Uber. Man, nobody understood. It was so tough. Then we took another Uber, and I was like wanted to ask this person, "Oh, what do you recommend? How is like this train?" That guy, super nice. He explained it, but nobody understood again. It's like they speak very, very fast with a heavy accent.
Just the different, yeah. And I don't think that accent sounds pretty in my opinion.
No,
Like even
in my opinion,
on any people on any person. Like I know it sounds so mean, and like there's good people with that accent, but it's just not the in my opinion.
So I was. That's gonna sound like. So I was walking over there and waiting for a tour, and someone asked me, a guy that was part of the tour, like, "Oh, where are you coming from?" So I don't like always to have to explain the whole story. Why am I ended up here? I didn't want to say everything. So I just say, "Oh, I live in Wyoming."
Yeah, there you go.
And that's it. And the guy look at me, it's like, "You don't have a Wyoming accent."
You should have said
That
yeah.
accent is not from
You
Wyoming.
should have said yeah. That's where I'm from. I was born there. And then he'd be like, "What?" Like, be like, "Yeah, this is the Wyoming accent."
But I don't look like a Wyoming person.
We have Latin people that are born here too.
So, oh yeah, that can be true too.
Yeah.
But yeah, my accent plus my face, it's like
The southern part of Wyoming at one point belonged to Spain. Little history.
to Spain.
To Spain, yes.
But it's Spain.
But I'm just saying we have that. That's kind of crazy to think. Most people would think that, they would be like, "Oh, wow, I would have never guessed that." It's true.
Okay, let's see another question that we can have in here. How important is the language to connect with your partner culture?
Right, very important. And it's for me. I feel like for me especially because if you go where I'm going in Colombia and where I'm like the people I'm meeting in Colombia, you really need to know Spanish. I mean, you really do need to know like some Spanish. And I feel like I know a little bit to where it's like I can kind of make it work, because I speak more Spanish than most of your friends and most of your family, which is crazy because I don't speak that much. But you really need to know something. It's very difficult to get around your country without English. I mean, there are people there that speak English and can help you, and even the people that can't speak English, they'll help you if you really, excuse me, if you really try. But, yeah, it's really difficult. And I feel like the second trip we did was really difficult this time. It was a harder trip for me than the first one.
You were more exposed.
Yeah, but it was just, I don't know. It was a good trip, but it was just, I don't know. It was just kind of, yeah, exhausting a little bit.
All right.
But it was a good trip. Though. I don't mean it in that way. I just mean it was just like, I needed to know more Spanish. And I definitely knew more this time. I mean, I spoke with a lot of people, but it's just like, sometimes it's just like, I sometimes
and
don't want people
and
to
it's
talk to me.
okay if you don't know your partner language. It's okay,
It's good to learn,
but
though.
that is my point. But it's good to learn it because it's also gonna help you to like be more connecting to the new culture, to your
Yeah.
partner, to
Mhm.
like yeah,
I
to
felt kinda
understand more.
I felt kinda isolated that trip, actually. I think that's why it was so exhausting for me. It was just
Mm,
because I know more Spanish, and, like, being around your family isn't, like, a big deal because like they kind of know me now a little bit. They've met me before. They kind of like know like okay, he doesn't speak a ton of English or Spanish, but they don't care. They just speak to me anyway. But like when I'm around your friends or when I'm around like other people, I feel like that's like when it's kind of like tough because it's like I feel kind of awkward. I feel
yes.
like because you know me, like I can speak to anyone, and you always say I'm a good speaker. I'm a good
Mm-hmm.
communicator. I can just like break the ice and speak to anyone. But over there, I'm in a really vulnerable place because I can't just communicate. Like I have to really think about it. I have to be really like, okay, I have to just it's really difficult. So I felt isolated.
So that is a good motivation for you to
Yeah.
learn Spanish more.
Yeah, it
You have a
is.
pretty good conversation this afternoon with my dad.
I did good. And that
Yes.
was all off the top of my head. Just you didn't
Mhm.
even help me. I just thought of things.
What do you say?
Um well, I don't know. Like I just
A little bit, like it was his
it was his
birthday.
birthday, and I made a joke saying he's getting old, and just little things like breaking the ice. Like I think your parents kind of know my personality a little bit, and us going on that trip,
Yes.
like I joked around with them, like in a way, and like they kind of know like oh he's kind of silly and he likes to make jokes because I do.
And they love it to be around you,
I
in
know.
that trip.
Oh
They just
yeah,
wanted to be around
I
you.
know, and it's great, and I love your parents. You know I love them. So no, and I felt that was the one thing I really liked about this trip, even though the bus trip was tough for me and I was sick, but I really do like that I connected with your parents a lot more. Like your
Yes.
mom, I really connected with her.
Mm.
They're comfortable around me.
Yeah, they are
But
now.
your dad, same thing. I really love your
We were
dad.
having tintos every day.
Tinto is coffee, by the way.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. We're having coffee every day
It's
together.
mandatory in Colombia. But no,
Yes.
so yeah, that's kind of maybe I rambled on a little bit and
So that is a good tip. If you are married with someone that doesn't speak that, sorry, if you are married with someone that speak another language as their first language,
mhm.
will be good if you trying to learn
Yeah.
that
And
language too.
it's different if you marry someone from like let's say Europe where like most people speak English, depending on where you're at in Europe, if it's like a Western country, they probably speak English. So it's not as like mandatory. I mean, you should still learn it, if you're gonna be with that person. But
Maybe just even the
yeah, the
basics.
basics. Yeah, the basics is
Yeah.
good. But Colombia, like Latin America, maybe certain parts of Asia, or like those. But you really need to learn some kind of like the language because
And that will make you look good too
it
to the
makes you look good.
family.
Yeah. What did your dad think of what I said?
They love it. They always ask for you. They always
I
ask
get
for you.
nervous because sometimes I'm like, I get nervous to speak, even though they know how I am. So
I know.
yeah.
So I have the last question, and I love this question.
Okay.
Say, do you think love can really speak all languages,
Yeah.
and why?
Yes. Because me and you are a prime example. Like we didn't communicate in the same language for like the first like couple like months, I feel like.
Yes.
Like you spoke a little English. I spoke like two words of Spanish. And that doesn't even count. It's like like that doesn't make sense. But like I did. I only spoke like a word or two.
But there
Um
was something there.
but yeah,
It was some.
but we still communicated like
Yes.
really well, I feel like, which is so weird. And I've tried to
I
explain
know.
that to people, but I feel like we like obviously we communicated with our phones and stuff, which is cool that we have that, but I feel like we just like somehow just made it work.
I would like to read those tests.
The texts
Yeah,
from back in the day.
yes, to see all my mistakes.
You probably could find it was on Instagram, right?
Uh, oh, I'm gonna check
You probably could find it on
maybe.
there. You have to search back
But
6 years
after
ago.
our first date, I give you. my phone number and you download WhatsApp,
I thought I had WhatsApp already though.
but you never use it.
I never used it because I used it in the
So you
past,
start
previous,
using WhatsApp with
but then
me.
I started using it again because I didn't need to use it. You know, I
Yes.
used it previously,
Oh,
and then I
okay.
started using it with you again.
A lot. So then we just start
We only use
talking
WhatsApp now.
in WhatsApp.
Still,
Yeah, we just use WhatsApp. We never use the text message.
I call you on like your cell phone, but
Yeah, but
I don't
text
ever like
message,
text you.
no. If you
Never.
text me on the text message, I will be like, this is a scam. Literally, that will come to my mind like, this is a scam. He knows.
What is
He
this
knows
guy
better.
doing?
We Latin people, we use WhatsApp.
And my
Okay.
Leonard, he only uses WhatsApp too.
Yeah, I think like, and I think other countries in Europe they use WhatsApp too.
That's why I was using it. But
So I think it's just you guys. They don't use WhatsApp.
my
In Colombia,
dad uses it
in
sometimes.
Colombia, we don't use the text message. That's weird.
I think it's because WhatsApp's free.
Yes, the text message you need to have data.
Yeah, and the WhatsApp's
And the
free.
WhatsApp, if you had Wi-Fi from a house from somewhere, you can just text on WhatsApp, right?
That's right.
So
But you answer that question.
I was going to do that. I also believe love goes above the language. Like it's not like a stop to don't talk or meet someone new. I think the when the chemistry is there,
It's there.
is there.
That's all you need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna find the ways to communicate.
Like that movie that me and my mom love that movie, but I got you to watch it and you really like it. What the hell is this movie called? Love Actually. Remember the British guy goes to Portugal,
Oh yeah.
and then they're not speak the half the time they don't even speak the language. But then in the end, he learned Portuguese,
And
she learned English, but they already loved each other. So it's like that's a great example.
That is a great example.
It's a movie, but it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie.
What is the name again?
Love Actually.
Yeah. So, Christmas is coming, so
Yeah,
go and watch that movie.
That's a classic.
That is our favorite movie.
Man,
one of our favorite Christmas movies.
People need to understand. I kind of was like raised by women, so I kind of grew up like watching those type of movies, like more like what do you mean? Like or like what do you say? Like this is like the dumb word to say, but like they call it like chick flicks, like girl movies. But like I like those type of movies, like the
chick what?
Chick flicks, like
chick flicks.
Yeah, but like I grew up watching that kind of stuff because like my mom, I was like always around my mom and my aunts and stuff. So like I grew up watching like those type of movies, and I love those movies, you know. So it's.
But yeah, that is the perfect example because they meet.
Yeah.
And they start spending time together and see what each other were doing, and they start to feel that chemistry.
They like the vibe. Yeah.
Exactly, and then
they end up getting married in the end.
They start like having feelings for each other. They had to separate, go back to their own countries, and then they realize like, I like this person. I'm gonna start learning the language so I can go back to talk again.
That's a brilliant movie, and that scene in the end. I mean, I guess I'm gonna spoil it for people, but where he like goes to Portugal and he's like asking her dad, and the whole restaurant is like listening to him say stuff, and then she speaks to him in English. It's like that's a great the director, they did a good job on that scene.
So again,
love that movie. I want to watch it now.
You don't have let's go watch it. You don't have to speak the same language to find the chemistry, to fall in love, but then of course you guys are gonna find the way of communication. Yes, and then you both learn both languages.
I asked your parents.
You're learning.
I asked your parents permission in Spanish. I wrote it down, and I had to like read it.
I know.
Off a piece of paper.
Cute. You were shaky.
I know. Well, it's just because I was kind of embarrassed too.
But that was cute. You were trying.
I was trying.
So thank you so much for always trying.
I try. I'm gonna learn Spanish though. I will. It'll take me some time, but I'm gonna learn.
No, you're you know.
Like I said, I can kind of fake it a little bit. And the crazy thing is, and I tell people this, I'm like, I literally, not including Valentina, but most people in your family, pretty except for her, I speak more Spanish than they speak English. That's and I don't speak very much, but I can kind of make it work. So,
Okay. Do you like the questions?
no, I hated them. No, they were good.
James.
No, they were really good.
Okay, that was all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed these little conversations with us. I really enjoyed to talk with you, to have this time together.
This was nice.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
I love you.
So now let's go watch a movie.
Let's go chill.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Goodbye.